This is infrared sensor footage recorded from a U.S. military platform in 2023, 2 minutes and 57 seconds long, showing an area of contrast observed near the surface of the Mediterranean off Greece. The United States Central Command submitted this report to AARO, and the material is held by the Department of War under the Pursue program. The file was provided on May 8, 2026 for review. An accompanying mission report described the contact as flying close to the ocean surface and executing multiple right-angle turns while traveling at roughly 80 miles per hour. Early in the clip, a darker area of contrast enters the frame from the lower left and moves back and forth horizontally as the sensor pans to follow it. For a period, the object remains generally centered in the field of view while the platform maintains tracking. At one point, the system places a blue reticle on the contact, and the sensor motion synchronizes with its position. Later, the operator engages a contrast filter to try to separate the contact from background clutter. After that, the contact fades into the surrounding scene, and the tracking reticle loses lock. Following loss of lock, the sensor cycles through different zoom levels and contrast thresholds as the crew attempts to regain a clear signature. The incident occurred off the coast of Greece in October 2023, and the full clip runs just under 3 minutes. Analysts noted the contact behaved in ways that challenge straightforward explanations for conventional aircraft or marine traffic, principally the abrupt 90-degree turns reported and the intermittent loss of thermal contrast. Investigators flagged the combination of tracking continuity and sudden loss of contrast as a challenge for automatic classification routines. The video is being retained for follow-up and comparative review with other maritime cases. This is an infrared record, so what appears as contrast does not directly translate to a visible light shape or color. It is a thermal or radiometric signature displayed against the ocean background. The mission report notes the pattern of maneuvering near the surface and the short radius turns at speed, details that prompted further review by investigators. No definitive identification was reached in the material provided with the report, and the case is catalogued as unresolved. What matters to researchers and analysts is that the sensor recorded a repeatable signature that could be tracked, that maneuvers were described in the mission notes, and that the contact became indistinguishable at times despite active sensor adjustments. Those elements are why the footage figures in ongoing archive studies and programmatic reviews of UAP behavior over maritime areas. Find the source document, related archive material, citing reports, and our weekly UAP news podcast at UAPDrop.com.